Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Ed and Eddy, the Mis-Edventures. My name is Mr. DJ Sock Puppet. And last time when we left off, we were... What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were finishing off Scam 2. So, as you saw there, I came from the cul-de-sac and then went back into this little alleyway here, and eventually you'll reach this playground. And this is another little area of the game here. Let's see, what do we have here? We have the gumball machine. Well, not gumball, Jawbreaker rather. And you could probably guess what we'll use this for, but we'll get into that later. This is another sandbox. You don't get any costumes from it. I think you might be able to get a coin if I haven't collected it already. No, there it is. All right, 24, great. And over here is the entrance to Scam 3. So what do you say we go ahead and enter it?
Hey, Stretch! Where'd you get the Jawbreakers?
Ho-ho! Day late and dollar short, Ed boy. You do not know of the bounty? There are free Jawbreakers at the candy store!
Free Jawbreakers?
Yes! The early cow gets the show, Go away! You facts wrong! But Eddie, the store is going to close any minute!
Get a grip! I know a shortcut!
Now, personally, I've been excited to play this particular scam. I remember it always being my favorite for whatever reason as a kid. So you start out here in this backyard somehow, and you can run around all you want. There's not really much that you can do here. So I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these enemies and then collect any of the cash that I might be able to find in the area. In the background you should be able to hear Jimmy crying. That's because he's in the backyard next door, but we'll see him in a minute. So let's get a little bit of cash here, because we're going to need a lot of cash to 100% this game, let me tell you that. And we are nowhere near close. Okay, so anyway, you're probably going to be running around a lot for a very long time until you finally figure out that if you switch to Ed, and then use the batter Ed on this little tool rack here.
We're in the wrong yard! We need to get out of here!
While one of us could walk along this narrow board, all three of us could never successfully traverse it. However, if we were to stand on each other in a sort of tower, our single body would allow all of us to more easily traverse this board without falling off.
Huh?
Then that cutscene will play, and it's telling us to use the Tower of Eddy, which is another special ability that is introduced in this scam. So if you switch to Eddy, and then push the L1 button, you're all stacked up on top of each other, and you could walk across these little narrow boards here. And that's just one of the things. You'll see another thing in a minute, more like right now.
Oh, Sarah, it was awful. The birds swooped down like harbingers of death and kidnapped Mr. Yum Yum and his friends. Now they hang like lifeless marionettes, haunting me from the branches of those trees.
Don't worry, Jimmy. We'll get them down. Ed! Get Jimmy's dolls out of the tray!
But Sarah! Put a wrench in it, Pipsqueak! We're in a hurry!
Get the dolls! Ed!
But Sarah!
I'll tell Mom!
Please, Sarah, don't tell Mom! We'll get the dolls, right, guys?
And while you're at it, drop them near Jimmy!
Alright, so now we have to use the Tower of Eddy to reach these high places in the trees to get Jimmy's dolls back. Before we want to do that, we want to get rid of these squirrels because they are going to annoy the crap out of you if you do not take care of them immediately. Because the other thing is, they're going to respawn also, so if we don't do this quick enough, we may have to do this again. What's going on? There we go. Been getting a lot of glitches like that lately where I can't use the L1 button for anything. Okay, so there's one. There's two. That didn't really go in the sandbox, but it counted anyway. For what? See? See? Look. What did I tell you? So now we gotta get rid of them before we can do anything. I mean, granted, it didn't take very long, but it's an annoyance, I say. Okay, now 3 out of 3. Look, Sarah left the table. So what you're supposed to do to get out of this yard is to push the table over here and then climb over it. But before you do that, if you switch to Ed, you'll notice, hey, there's a sandbox right here. Let's see what's inside. And a new bonus level has been unlocked. We've completed the collection of the Edzilla costume. So now the first bonus level is unlocked. And I believe I'm going to save all the bonus scams till the very end. I think that's what I'm going to do. I may decide otherwise later on, but we will see. So anyway, as you just saw me there, I used the batter red on the picnic table. And that was able to let us jump over here. So, got this done now. So next what you want to do is you want to just go around this big area here, avoid all the enemies if you can. Also, collect any cash you can, like these here. Okay, there's some over here. I don't know. Who cares? We'll get some more later. I believe this is a scam where you can collect a bunch of stuff if you're good at it. So yeah, use the battery to knock this down like we did the first one, and then use the Tower of Eddy to go across it. Gotta center the camera just right. Then walk up it slowly. Sometimes a problem with this is you tend to get in a rush, and you can fall off of it really easily. So let me just take care of all the enemies down here so I don't have to worry about it later. Excellent. Alright. Looking good. Then you got some rats over here. Not sure why the rats are above ground now. It's much easier when they were, you know, not around. Okay, so we got another little tool hanger here. So Ed, you know what to do. And then go to Eddie again. It's pretty repetitive doing all this stuff, but it's okay. So we just walk all the way up here. We see that this board is standing up. So let's get to double D. No, not the trampoline. No, whoa! Okay, I pushed the circle button by accident. Oh, and by the way, if you use one character to try to just walk up these boards here, then the others won't follow it. So that's why you are forced to use the Tower of Eddy on this. Okay, so now let's do it right this time. Okay, shoot, slingshot. Now we have a board to walk across. So, here we go. Excellent. This track is repetitive, but I like it. Okay. Got some guys down here to take care of. And by the way, if you wanted to collect the costume from that sandbox, you should have done it by now because there's no way you're getting back at this point. Okay, so now that we're over here, we got like a bunch of these little trees in the way and enemies. The best way to go about it is to switch to Ed and use the batter red to ram through all the little weak spots. And it's no fun when you get to stop. It's the most fun when you just keep going on one little continuous thing, but you can't always have your way. Now, what you do want to do is you want to stop here. And because we have a few things to accomplish in this little area here. So first, let's collect all this cash that we can see. And if you look through the boards carefully, you can see a chicken over there. So you know what we need to do with that. Or you should, if you've been paying any attention. Okay, so let's see if we can get him. Chicken! Hey! That's not even fair. Oh, jeez. It was close. I don't know why I lost it the first time. But anyway, yeah, that's 3 out of 6 Easter eggs. So, we've got the costume for this scam, and we got the Easter egg for this scam. Now we just gotta get all the jawbreakers, and we haven't passed any yet. But don't worry, if we get some, I will let you know. Or you should be able to tell anyway. Now here, we got this tractor in the way. But what are you supposed to do about that? Well, you'll see there is a ledge here, but we can't jump over it. So if we switch to double D, and then use the trampoline, We can send him over there by himself to take care of a few things for us. Let's take care of some of these enemies. Good. So if we send him all the way over to the other side of the tractor, well, first let me get rid of these guys because they're annoying. He'll be able to fix it. Now, when I was a kid, this took me forever to figure out. I don't know why. It was just hard to me for some reason. Okay, so let's keep going. Use the slingshot here to lower the bridge. Nice. Alright. Let's switch to Ed. Just ram through them all. Yeah, there we go.
Well, if it isn't Dork, Dork, and Dorky.
Oh, great! Ladies and gentlemen, Shovel Chin.
Can it, Dork? Let's see how cool you really are.
I stuck my tongue in a bathtub drain once.
See that basketball over there? Pick it up and throw it at these trash cans behind me. Knock them down and I'll let you pass. If not, you losers won't be going anywhere.
Now this always gave me trouble as a kid. And admittedly it still gives me some trouble now. Because you know, it's not the easiest thing to do, really. You gotta pick up these basketballs and then throw them at all these trash cans. You gotta get them down in a set amount of time. I'm not sure exactly how much, but I'm not doing so well this time. I could possibly fail it, but if you do fail it, it's not a big deal. You get to try as many times as you need to. I am doing worse than usual, apparently. Yeah, these ones here are really annoying. Because, like, they're all stacked up, like, against each other. So you can't really knock them down so easily. Look, half my time's pretty much already gone. And for some reason, it seems to be hitting the bottom of the boards now. That's nice. And not helpful at all. Okay, well, all three of those are taken care of. But, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. You can hear Johnny in the background, so we'll definitely be seeing him in a minute. Oh, maybe by some miracle I can do it. Can I do it, guys? Oh yeah, in case you couldn't tell, you can't step past these white lines. Why is Ed throwing them so high? He doesn't usually throw them this high. Okay, well, took care of all those. There's still a bunch of these over here, and all the basketballs are on the other side, of course. Okay. Miracle power shot. Oh, I got two of them down. That's pretty good. Okay, and yeah, that happens if you lose. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to do this correctly, so I'm going to just cut ahead until I complete it, because I think you all get the idea. Oh, guys, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it, guys? No, it hit the bottom of the board. How's that even happen? Don't suppose throwing a trash can at it will help any. About to run out of time. Oh, nope, too late. Attempt number 3, guys. Okay, guys, I think this might be it. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, there's one still on there, but I think that still counts. I think I actually have to get it off, which is not fair at all. Oh, I did it. I did it for real. Kevin's out of the way. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Bees! What do we do?
We could probably entice them with some honey.
Hey, Melonhead! Hand over the honey!
No way! It's Plank's turn right now.
Okay, before we take care of Johnny, if we go behind here, we have Ed not reacting at all to the Jawbreaker for some reason. Okay, so after we do that, switch to double D, get out your slingshot, wait till Johnny's under one of these beehives, and then be mean to him. LOL. Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay, you see we got a dog over here, so we can't just go directly that way. Now, before we do anything, I'm going to collect some cash, just because I can, and it helps a ton. So much cash. But not really. I'm not sure the exact number that we need to complete the game, but it is loads more than this, as I've said. Okay, switch to Eddy. Use the Tower of Eddy to get across this extremely narrow plank. Alright. Collecting some more cash. I think you can actually collect this cash later, but I'm doing it now, just because, you know, whatever. Okay, so now once you've taken care of all that, if you switch to double D, you can unlock this door.
This should work.
And this will lead us to, somewhere.
Hurry! We got the last one!
Eddy, wait! They're not fit for human consumption.
What's happening to my face?
You're having an allergic reaction, Eddy. I'd stay away from foot powder if I were you. Come on, the store is closing.
Wait! I can't go outside like this! Yummy! This one tastes like chocolate.